continue here. All right. Cartwright says, "Órale, treasure of my heart for from Spanish Fly, por favor. Órale, I got you, homie. Órale, let me find it for you, homie. Give me a second, okay? Let's do a search real quick here. Okay, let me see. Treasure of my heart, Spanish Fly. Give me a second. Let me find it, Cartwright. It's this. Is which one is it? It's the first one. They're all the same, right? Let me know. Is it one of these songs that you want, Cartwright? Is it one of those? All right, let's continue. I'm gonna continue with this drawing. Here we go. All right, let's continue here. So we have Rob. Rob Houston. Rob G. Houston says, "Dude, you can draw." Yeah, thanks, man. I'm just kind of like scribbling here. Appreciate that. Okay, Cartwright says, "Yeah, the first one." Give me a second. All right, everybody, check it out. This song goes out there to Cartwright. He's our monitor here on TikTok. Thank you very much, Cartwright.
You've got questions.
Here we go. Okay, so I'm gonna continue to shade this part of the ribbon here, everybody, while we listen to this song. All right. That is a tight jam. Órale. Hey, didn't you say earlier, Cartwright, that you want me to give a shout out to your little, your daughter, right? Your daughter, Kayla. Kayla, right? One of my nieces' name is Kayla. That's why I remember that. Appreciate it. Like that. See, that looks nice. So let's continue here. I'm gonna do this part now. Okay, who can tell me what a little cheater is? You can tell me what it is. I'll play a song for you. I'll start doing it so you can see what I'm talking about. You do it with a piece of paper. See that? Watch, check it out. So you grab a piece of paper, right? Cut it in half. Cut it in half again. This is the one. This is the one you want, all right? So you go like this. You fold it in the middle like this, right? Fold in the middle. Crease it. Back and forth. You open it. fold it down the middle like this, and you make kind of like a triangle, okay, like that. See that? Right, check it out, like that, triangle. You see that, right? Then you do it again. You just fold it like this, then you fold it like that. See that? Right and down the middle. And this is the one you want right here, the point. So you go like this. You add a lot of ink to your paper, your canvas, like so. Watch, check it out. See that, right? All this ink I've been doing right now, it's all still wet. So that's why I do this little cheater. Watch. You add the ink like this, right? Watch. Like this, as best as you can. You know, you want to make it look nice and consistent. Then you use this little cheater like this. Use the point, and it helps you smear your ink. Watch, check it out. See that? It looks hella tight. It looks like kind of like airbrushing. See that? Okay. So that's why I call it a little cheater. And that's why you fold the paper as many times as you can. Get a sharp point. Look at that. See that? It's a big difference between this and that. But this ink is still wet, so that's why I can still do it. See that? Look at that. That's why you want to do the same color right away. Right away. The ink's gotta be fresh. See? Very simple like that. All the pretty girls like it. Gotta be gentle. See it? Okay, so I'm gonna continue to do this part of the ribbon. And I'm gonna do the other side. Alright, let's do a song request. Who can never tell me what my mom does to my hard hat? I'll play your song if you get the right answer. How's that? Alright, let's continue. Alright, Gino, thank you for the follow. I'm gonna continue with this part right here. Watch, check it out. I'm gonna shade this ribbon this way now. Watch, like this.
Getting this, fixing that.
I always do the shading little by little.
And around the globe.
You know, I do the edges first because it's always gonna be nice and dark over there, right?
Life never stops.
Yeah.
You need someone you can trust to go right along with you, no matter.
So that's the way we do it around here. Okay, let's continue. Watch, check it out. So you add the ink, right? You add the ink, keep going like this. Don't try to make it super dark right away. See that? Like that. Then that's why I always use that little cardboard cheater I make like this. See that? See, I use the point. I fold it a bunch of times, and then when you go like this, it helps you spread that ink even a little bit better because the pens they can only do it so much. But with this, you can make it look like it's almost airbrush. And if you don't believe me, ask my friend Johnny Rocket. Well, let's continue. So I do a little bit at a time, see? I don't try to do the whole thing all the way across. You do it slowly like this, see that? Like that. Just keep adding ink. See that? Like that. A little bit more. Make it dark right here. See that? Like that. Now you can come back and add more ink. Don't try to leave it perfect the first time. Like that. So with my little cheater here, I do the same thing. Look, since this ink is still wet, I make it smear. It looks way better. See that? Don't go that way. Only in the direction where you're working in. Okay, let's continue. And I'll come back and do it again. Right now I'm just adding enough ink so I can go little by little. Alright? Hang on a minute. I gotta do this thing with TikTok. It wants to make sure that I'm not in, what is that? Artificial intelligence. There we go. So let's continue. looking better by the minute, I think. I'm working on this part of the ribbon right here. All right. Let's keep going. Any comments? It's not easy being a picture. What a name. Okay, so we'll be part of the ribbon right here. Let's keep it going. Remember, use a little cheater. If you're not that good at shading, you can make a little cheater like this. It helps you spread your ink a little bit easier. Watch, I'll show you how to do it. Right, here we go. Okay, so you add ink a little bit at a time. Don't try to make it all dark at once. Okay, go gently like this. Just pretend you're with a very classy lady, you know, like that. See, very simple, like this, slowly, slowly. Just keep going. Like that, see that? It's not easy, but you know, practice. Nobody's perfect. Only Jesus was perfect. Okay, you see how I keep going back and forth until I have it just the way I want it. That's close enough right there. See that? So that's why you use this little cheater, see? So now this helps me spread my ink like that. See that? Makes it more like airbrushing. Now that looks way better. See that? Alright, so that's why I do that. Shout out to the pretty ladies. They get their Azteca Health on Walmart line, Amazon, AztecaHealth.com, or Flip. Orale. Keep it going. I'm gonna at least do the green part on this ribbon. So now we're gonna shade it right here. Watch, check it out. So you go slowly, see? I did the first part already earlier. And that's why I always go slowly. See that? Just add ink wherever you see that it needs it. Don't try to make it all dark right away, see? I keep going back and forth because since the ink stays wet, it's easier to spread it. See that? A lot of people out there that do this kind of shading, they try to go too fast. Don't do that. You go back and forth. See that? Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. See that? Don't have to be perfect. You get it pretty good. You see that, right? Keep adding in, but gently, gently, like that. See that? That's why I use this little cheater right here. This will help you spread your ink a little bit better. Watch, check it out. This is how you do it. That's the part I just did. So you go like this, in that same direction. Like that. See that? Look at that. Way better. Now it makes it look smooth. Don't go back though. Only in the same direction that you're shading. See that? Look at that. Way better. Okay, so let's continue. We're gonna continue with this part right here. right, let's continue. So this time I'm gonna do this part right here. Watch, check it out. Here we go. So you always have your little cheater ready. See, this is a way to cheat the ink. Okay. Here we go. Watch. I'm gonna show you how to do it again. Here we go. And for those of you that are learning how to shade, this little cheater will help you. Trust me on this. Here we go. I'll do this part right here. Watch. Check it out. That's how you do it. See how I did it the green earlier? I did it once. I did it twice. So now I'm gonna make it a little bit darker. See that? Watch. Check it out. So we'll try to do it dark right away. Just keep adding more and go back and forth until you have it the way you want it. See that? Like that. You don't want it to mix it with this other one because that's what the shading does. So you go slowly like this. See? Very simple. Like that. All the pretty girls like it.
U.S. General from Harbor Freight. Roll cabs, carts, accessories.
I buy stuff at Harbor Freight sometimes.
For the weekend mechanic and the accomplished technician.
Like that, see that?
Only at Harbor Freight.
Okay, there. Now you use your cheater right away. Look. Use that and it helps you spread your ink. A lot of people, that's why they struggle shading. But don't go up, only in the same direction that you're shading, right? See that? Don't go over that, because that's why I left that little white line right there. See that? Very good.
No. Okay. I know.
Like that. See that? You see it, right? Alright, let's keep going. So now we're going to work on this part right here. Better hang on to your seats. Okay, let's keep going. I'm going to do this part right here. Watch. This is how you do it. Go gentle. Okay, let's continue. Let's do this part right here. Watch. Check it out. That's how you do it. This is gonna be one of the best songs in the world, everybody. It's gonna be one of the best songs in the world. I love this song, everyone. Okay, so this time I'm gonna go like this. Watch, I'm gonna go up. Okay, don't try to add too much ink. Just go gentle like this. Watch, see that? You'd always just come back and add a little bit more. Like that, see that? Very simple. It's like concrete, roofing, tiling. Been there, done that. So now see with my little cheater, I want to make that ink spread a little bit more. You always go in the same direction. Like that. All the best, all the best. Like that. How's that looking? Okay, so I'm gonna do this part now. This part needs a little bit more. This part here, watch, check it out. That's how you do it. You go very gentle, right? Don't try to make it too dark. It's like fishing. I almost caught a mermaid today. I do make a lot of friends when I go fishing. I appreciate that, you know? Okay, watch. Now I'm gonna show you how to blend this thing in. You wanna blend it in when it's still fresh. Check it out. So you go like this. Just go in the same direction as you're shading. See that? That's great. I like the way it's coming out. Cartwright says, you're lagging pretty bad. RN can only get few seconds in before buffers. Okay, I'm gonna restart it. I'm gonna switch phones. Give me a second. I'm gonna put this other phone. I'm gonna put this other one on TikTok. This is my main phone. I'm gonna turn off, I think this is YouTube.